Hello. My name is Callista, and welcome back to Life is Strange. In the last episode, we managed to get Chloe her morphine, and boy, did she ever emphasize how painless morphine is. Oh, my heart. And I believe we were looking for a photo album. Yeah, this thing.
So Chloe has her own photo album.
Let's grab it. Okie doke, chicken.
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you.
Oh god, I'm getting upset again. I took a minute to calm down between recordings, but like I can feel it. I can feel it.
Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too. This photo... Maybe I could...
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
Ooh. Oh, Lord. God, I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming, and I'm a fucking mess. Jesus Christ. I apologize for my sniffling. Oh. I'm tempted to go with I don't know. Here's the thing, if I remember correctly, I think the game puts you into you either have to do it or not. I don't know is not an acceptable response. I think that's what happens. That might sound weird to go with I don't know, knowing that it just brings you back to accept or refuse, but I think that would be Max's first response. I think she'd be speechless. I don't think she would know how to react in this situation.
Chloe, I really don't know if I can do this. I had another friend who wanted to end it all, and I did everything I could to try and save her life. How can I be responsible for ending yours? I mean, there's gotta be another way.
Max, you were there for your friend, no matter what. Now I'm asking you to help me the same way.
I want to help you, Chloe, but I think my help is hurting.
At least you have a choice. When you want to make a decision, you can just do it. Look at me. I'm at the mercy of everybody. For once, I want to make my own choice. The most important one of my life. Please. Help me, Max.
Yep, there we go. There we go. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, I'ma take a drink. Take a sip to calm the fuck down. Oh. Okay, what am I thinking? On a personal level, I think assisted suicide is a good thing. I didn't put that in the most eloquent of ways, but no one should be forced to live in suffering. And if you have reached a point where medical science cannot do anything for you and you are living in agony and it all just leads to an inevitable, painful end, then I think everyone has the right to end that suffering. I truly believe it. At the same time, do I necessarily think that assisted suicide should be done by just anyone? No, it should be done by medical professionals. Because what if something goes wrong and the suicide doesn't end up with the person dying and then they're in worse pain than when they began and it's just a whole mess and then the assistee goes to prison for attempted murder or whatever bullshit, I don't know. I apologise if the things I say don't make sense right about now. I'm really rather distressed. Yeah, I do believe in assisted suicide. No one should have to live in pain. On one hand, I'm like, Chloe's in a wheelchair. She has suffered a spinal injury, however, just because she's in a wheelchair doesn't mean that her life is over. I think I said this either in the last episode or a couple of episodes ago, I can't remember which. But just because someone is in a wheelchair doesn't mean their life is over. We have come so far with technology that I genuinely believe that, you know, just because someone has a physical disability doesn't mean that they are lesser or that their life is going to be meaningless or worthless. Anyone can do anything. I truly believe that. Maybe I'm naive. I don't know. But I truly, sincerely believe with medical science, anyone can do anything. At the same time, so I'm not like, oh, you should want to die because you're in a wheelchair. That's bullshit. That's bullshit right there. The severity of her spinal injury, it's causing her respiratory organs to fail. We've seen evidence, not just based on what Chloe is telling us, but we've heard evidence from Joyce. We've seen that letter from the doctor upstairs. She's on a slow decline here. She's on a slow decline. The likelihood of her getting better, it'd be a miracle. Miracles do happen, but like you can't bank everything on a miracle. That's foolish. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not taking the financial implications into consideration. I'm not. She's costing her family a fortune, but that is irrelevant. I'm not gonna put her life shouldn't rest on nickels and dimes, if that makes any sense. Keeping her alive is worth no matter the cost. Admittedly, it's bankrupting the family and what's going to happen to her if the house gets sold and all of that, but it feels too cold, too clinical to make a decision based on that. Here's where I'm like, personal bias maybe creeping into this a bit. She wants to go. She wants to end her suffering. There is nothing that medicine can do for her. She's on a slow decline. I don't know how painful it is to suffer a complete respiratory organ failure. I would imagine it would be pretty painful and pretty distressing. That is a horrible way to go. Excuse me. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. Okay. Yeah, I would imagine the failure of your respiratory organs would be a horrific way to go compared to an overdose of morphine, which pretty peaceful, just falling asleep and passing on. Again, I apologize. I apologize about this. I'm a pretty emotional person. I'm inclined to grant her request. I'm also thinking, if she brought this to her parents, what is the likelihood of them agreeing to this? Also, I don't believe that assisted suicide is legal in the US. So even if her parents did agree to it, they couldn't do anything legally. They'd have to take her to, it's either Switzerland or Sweden, where Dignitas is. They'd have to take her to some place like that. I don't know if Canada has an assisted suicide law or whatever, if there's some place closer. But it would cost money to get her to some place where she could go with dignity and with peace and as painlessly as possible. Money that the Price family don't have. And that's if her parents agreed to it. I highly doubt they would. Joyce and William, they love their daughter and they want to spend as much time with her as possible. Even if it's time in which Chloe would be in agony. What would Max be feeling? Chloe did say something very powerful then. When you want to make a decision, you do it. I don't have a choice in the matter. I am at the mercy of everyone. I want to make one decision, the most important decision in my life. I think it was literally in the last episode I said that Max wouldn't be doing everything that Chloe said. Being a yes man does not equal being a good friend, but she's gonna die a slow, painful death. An agonizing, slow, painful death, I think. Oh God. I don't want her to be in pain. I can't.
Chloe. I'll just drift asleep, dreaming of us here together. Forever. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you for following your dreams. Don't forget about me.
Never.
I love you, Max. See you around.
Sooner than you think.
Oh no, you need to calm down. You need to calm down, girl. Shit. Oh God, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at how much I'm crying. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut out so many sniffles. Oh God, I need a minute. I'm gonna cut through this. Oh God. It was that line. I'll just drift away, dreaming of us here together. Oh God, that got me. I don't like seeing people in pain. No one should have to live in suffering. Everyone deserves the right to decide when enough is enough. Everyone does. And doesn't make it less sad though. Oh God, Chloe. Oh God. Oh God. You do have to wonder when this universe's Max comes back into her body. When we leave, old Max will be in here in her brain. And she'll probably just be like, wait, where the hell am I? Oh shit, Chloe's dead? What? We've just gotten this version of Max in major trouble. Right, left.
I'm sorry, William.
Okay, A and D. There we go.
Give me a pancake?
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Max, you're being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
was gonna say I was curious as to where the game would put us out.
Chloe, you're alive. Yes.
Oh yeah, now you suddenly want to kiss me? You had your chance.
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too. Welcome back to the real world, Max.
So it seems that whilst
I
we
don't
were
think I
in...
can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
Anything else?
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
It seems that whilst we were in
I'm lost in all
alternate...
this shit.
Okay, you know what, also, I'm gonna go to there. It seems that whilst we were in alternate reality Max's body, you know, our consciousness superseded hers. However, it seems that, you know, time still passed here, and a version of Max was still operating Max's body, going along with Chloe. That is insane. Oh god, I can't remember where I read from. I remember reading this. Yeah. I can't. I'm sorry if I've read all this before, but I genuinely can't remember reading this. So you know what? I do remember reading this. I remember reading this. So you know what? We're gonna start here. Despite David's evidence in the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe Rachel was involved with Frank. This is a part of Chloe I don't much like. She gets so damn petulant if she doesn't get her way, or if she hears something she doesn't like. Serious denial. Excuse me. I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier. So I threw up my hands and suggested we check out Frank's RV. I knew that would piss Chloe off, and she would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. But first we had to get the damn keys to the RV, which meant going into the Two Whales diner and bouncing like a rewind pinball between Frank, Nathan Prescott, and Officer Berry, and fucking with all of them. I'm still dizzy thinking about how I pulled it off. Yay for Max. Sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV. So we did the classic cartoon give a dog a bone routine, and Cujo became Scooby-Doo just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected. Drug dealer trash chic. But it wasn't as serial killer as I feared. We ransacked the place and found what Chloe didn't want us to find. I'm sorry Chloe had to see the pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she did care about him. To her, it's just another betrayal, just another loved one dumping on her. Everybody she ever loved, she lost one way or another. Only I came back from the past. For what? To make Chloe's life more painful? I just wish I could use my rewind power to go all the way back to the days when we were covered in pancake flour. Life was simple. October 10th, dear diary. Let's never do the time warp again. I can't even begin to explain what happened. If I think too hard about the ramifications, my brain might melt. When I try to describe it, it's as if I'm describing something that happened to someone else. Chloe was so upset when we discovered that Rachel had actually been involved with Frank Bowers, and she just blew up. I can never talk to her when she's like this, and I just get so tired of having to walk on eggshells around her emotions. She still blames William for her messed up life, no matter how much she knows she's being unfair. I can't say that I wouldn't be just as messed up. Not that I'm not in my own way. In my room, all I could think was, I wish I could go back in time and help Chloe. And suddenly I was looking at the photograph William had taken of us on the day he died, and it started pulsing like it was 3D, like I could see inside the photograph. Then I found myself actually back in the photo, to when I was 13 years old. I was back in Chloe's kitchen in the year 2008. With Chloe and William. Right before he left to pick up Joyce for the last time. Since my powers somehow morphed to this new level of rewind, I decided there was no way I was going to let William die again. So I played hide the keys until he had no other option but to take the bus. I was so happy I actually saved William. I never thought about what could go wrong. I knew I was screwed when I came out of my epic rewind and saw Victoria chase. But now she was my friend, and I was a member of the Vortex Club. Enough said. I knew I had screwed up, and then I felt sick thinking about what might have changed with Chloe. I had a clue when I saw David Madsen driving the school bus. He sure didn't look so threatening anymore. I didn't want to know how he ended up as a bus driver instead of with Joyce. I felt my heart drop when I rushed to Chloe's house. So when William opened the door, I prepared myself for the worst. That's when Chloe rolled forward in her wheelchair, paralyzed from the neck down. I didn't even know what to say, so I covered my mouth in my typical gesture of shock and stupid. But Chloe's smile was so genuine and beautiful, I almost cried. I had to adjust to everything without freaking out or telling Chloe that I actually altered time and space to save her father, but get her in a car accident so she can never walk again. The thing is, she was still Chloe, just minus all the rage. This Chloe was just grateful to be alive and have her family watching over her. Chloe begged me to spend the night, and of course I did. I noticed how run down parts of their home were compared to before. I saw the incredible expensive equipment that Chloe now requires, including her new garage room. Sorry, David. Even though I felt awful and disconnected, Chloe was just so bubbly and excited to hang out with me again, especially since I flaked on her pretty hardcore after her accident. Even in an alternate universe, I'm a shitty friend. Chloe's world was so new and unique to me, especially her strength and kindness and pain. She needed a whole pharmacy to get through the day. I didn't feel sorry for her. I felt in awe with her attitude. This Chloe didn't blame anybody for her condition, even though she had the right. We strolled down the beach and saw the beached whales that proved something... Again, I'm sorry, I'm still pretty upset. We strolled down the beach and saw the beached whales that proved something bad was happening in both realities. And then Chloe asked me to put her to sleep. The accident left her body pretty much broken. Her lungs stopped working properly and she was basically dying a slow, painful death. She also felt so guilty about her parents' sacrifice and dwindling income. She wasn't erratic or tortured about this request, just practical, which made me feel even more terrible for putting her in this situation. I agreed to help her, simply because she explained that she wanted to have a choice for the last time in her life. How could I argue with that? Especially since I knew I screwed up the entire universe by making a simple decision. And I knew I would have to go back eventually and accept the timeline that actually happened. So Chloe and I had one last movie night watching Blade Runner, falling asleep to the sounds of Vangelis, and then I woke up. I put my best friend to sleep. Forever. After my visit to Chloe's new world, I knew it was time to go max to the future. I had seen the result of my temporal tampering, and I got scared thinking my new power wouldn't even work anymore. That would have been cruel karma. Fortunately, I was able to project myself into the photograph once again, and I undid everything I had done. Goodbye, William. Again. Hello, David. Again. Oof. Ooh. Oh god, that sequence, it just... God, it gets me. It gets me. Okay. Okay, yeah, we read this. I think. Let's go from here. Listen, something weird and scary is going on at Blackwell. It's time for us to put the pieces together. Cool? I have something to show you. Meet me in front of campus. Get that ass in gear now. Max? Hello? Hey man, I suck again. Sorry I got in your face today and took out my bullshit rage on my best friend. Chloe, I understand. You're going through a lot. We all are. Besides, I threw your beanie out the window and busted out my rewind. Meh. Okay, that is your one get out of emoji jail free card. But we need to stock up on cigs, coffee, and candy for an all-nighter. We have to get into Rachel and Kate detective mode. Excellent, dear Watson. I'll bring my thinking cap. No worries, I have a beanie. I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet, I'll be ready. XOXO, and that was no emoji. Then Courtney. Hey. This is the Max that we weren't. This is because Max never made these texts. This was Max while our consciousness was in alternate Max's body. That is, again, it just seems to be us. Our Max is more awkward. Also, apparently Courtney doesn't know what lowercase is, but good for you, girl. Hey, girlfriend, let me know when you want to come by my room and I'll give you a fashion makeover. Again, Courtney seems nice. Courtney seems lovely. She needs to learn to turn off the caps lock button, but like, she might have bad eyesight and she just doesn't want to wear glasses. We don't know. I don't know your life, Courtney. She seems lovely. I don't know why Max was going on about Courtney being a bitch. She seems perfectly pleasant. Oh, thanks, Courtney. I'm swamped with homework now, but I'll check in with you later. Thanks again for the offer. Courtney, I've taken a surprising fondness to this girl. Juliet, you're still a bitch. Okay. Yeah, we read that. Okay. Hey, honey, I just got a weird text warning me that my nosy daughter better stop watching others and look out for herself. Is this some kind of school prank? And it's from a blocked number. Oh, I'm so sorry. Some jackass in my class thought it would be funny to send. It's not. I don't like strangers having my number, okay? Me neither. Sorry. I'm just being a dad. I know this has been a tough week for you. It's almost over. I'll call you guys later. Love you. It's almost over. That sounds very final to me. Juliet. Ooh, yeah. Hey Max, I hope you're okay after everything. You might be busy, but feel free to call me anytime. Hey Juliet, are you busy? No time to be busy. You never text me. What's going down? Besides everything, I was just curious if you ever heard of a guy named Frank who lives in an RV around town. You mean a van down by the river? I heard he's a sketchy meth head. That's about it. Why? Are you doing your own investigation without my help? No, just bored. Talk soon. Thanks. Okay, but you can't keep secrets from ace reporter Juliet Watson. I think you mean ace bitch? Juliet Watson. I fucking hate this girl. I hate this girl because she didn't care about Kate until she could get something out of her, and she was all too keen to spread that video around school. And now she's playing the hero like, oh, I'm gonna investigate it. I hate you, Juliet. I really hate you. Hello? Yeah, Max left you on red. Take that. Justin? Yeah, it seems that Max has been asking all the students about Frank. Sorry, my phone was in my bag. Hey, Justin, you busy? Max Wax, I'm busy blazing. What up? Do you know Frank Bowers? Drugs. That's it? Ask Nathan. He knows him, I think. Okay, I'm on it. Thanks, Justin. For what? He's high out of his head. Nice. Kate. Ooh. Yeah, we read this one. Hey, Kate, I'm so glad you're okay. I will visit you as soon as I can. Promise. Again, when Max isn't in her body, Max becomes really nice. She reached out to Kate first. God damn. Oh, that just... It's not circumstance. We're the shitty person. Oh, dear. Max, how are you? I hope you can still visit me this week. I have some important things to talk about. Of course I'm still coming to visit you. You can't stop me. I miss you and my bunny. We all miss you, and your bunny misses you. Yay, you are such a great friend. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you. XO Max. Oh, nice. And then Mom. Okay. Yeah, okay, we read that one. Maxine, what the heck is going on with the weather up there? Are they doing military tests or something? You're right in the eye of the storm. No comment. I've kept Lisa alive though. No comment. I've kept Lisa alive through all this, so we're still safe. As long as you're around. Now back to the books. Talk soon. XO Maxo. That's a very cute way to end text. And then Warren. Okay, yeah, we read that one. Okay, thanks for helping with my experiment, Dr. Max Stein. Or Max Stein. I have to give you the credit for blowing me up to an A+ on the test. Yes, I said A+. That's great, but don't give me too much credit. I'm kind of a genius now, so I won't. Whoa. Check, please. Okay, yeah, that is everything, and we are gonna leave this episode off right here. Hopefully there will be less crying from now, because oh, that got to me. Oh, that really got to me. I both loved and hated that sequence. I hated it because I was like, this is so sad, but I also love it because it's like, this makes me really sad, and I like that the game can pull that emotional reaction from me. Oh, but like I said, hopefully happier times for the rest of this episode. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.